Chinese mainland residents withdraw from insurance due to rising premiums. Mainland residents' withdrawal from insurance is getting more and more intense. The reason is that premiums continue to rise, medical insurance benefits are narrow, and it does not address the burden of serious illnesses. On the morning of October 24th, the plunge of 25 million people a year in medical insurance topped the list of Baidu hot searches. According to the Financial Health Report, the number of people insured by the National Basic Medical Insurance in 2022 will be 17.05 million less than in 2021. What's worse is that residents' medical insurance dropped by 25.17 million people. In addition to natural reasons for this drop, there is also a very important reason. Residents voluntarily withdraw from their insurance. Why? One important reason is that premiums continue to rise. In 2003, when the new rural cooperative medical system was established, the individual payment standard was only 1.4 or $10 yuan. Since then, it has increased in stages, reaching 16.5 or 120 yuan in 2015, 220 yuan in 2018, 350 yuan in 2022, and 380 yuan in 2023. From 2003 to 2023, individual premiums increased 37 times in 20 years, with an average annual growth of 19.78%. Following this trend, resident medical insurance premiums are likely to exceed $55 or $400 yuan in 2024. Financial Health conducted surveys in multiple regions and found that residents' medical insurance premiums are rising every year with no end in sight. Especially for rural residents, many of whom have large families, paying medical insurance premiums has become a huge burden. Although some families have a small family size, they have to pay premiums for their parents, which increases the family payment burden. Although the elderly currently have pension insurance for urban and rural residents, the pension is only 14 Oz or more than $100 yuan per month, which is not enough to maintain the basic life of the elderly. In addition, many residents are in good health and do not want to participate in insurance. Besides, the older people are the lower the insurance participation rate. The biggest reason why most residents are reluctant to sign up for insurance is the heavy burden, poor family economic status, and difficulty in paying premiums. The survey also found that some insured people think insurance is not cost-effective, especially for those who work in different places all year round, and even if they participate in medical insurance, they are basically not reimbursed. Many village cadres also said in interviews that the current medical insurance benefits are too narrow, and the hospitalization reimbursement ratio is too low, which does not solve the problem. The reason why the villagers do not pay is because the insurance fee is more than 300 yuan. The villagers feel that participating in the insurance is a waste of money if they are not sick, and the medical insurance reimbursement will be limited if they are seriously ill. This topic has attracted public attention. A netizen, Muyu Helpless, said, "Take a cold as an example. It used to cost 70-80 yuan without reimbursement, but now it costs 300-400 after reimbursement." Chukyu Fanping DG commented, "Medical insurance is too expensive, and it is getting more expensive year by year. I also heard that pension and medical insurance are to increase the number of years to buy, so I dropped my insurance early." 70 to 80 people said, "Many people in our village have withdrawn their insurance. The county hospital cannot see any disease, and the reimbursement for transfer is extremely low. Who is still willing to participate in the insurance?" 923 Days and Nights said, "Anyone with money wants to participate in everything, but when you have to think about a handful of vegetables for dinner, you will know how difficult it is to pay for insurance." Another netizen said, "If medical insurance were really good, so many people wouldn't stop participating. This shows that there are huge drawbacks. The authorities either didn't notice it or pretended not to see it."
Health stones are carcinogens. Chinese travelers' baggage radiation exceeds limit by 1,000 times. A Chinese traveler recently brought a large number of health stones into Dalian. Customs officers used instruments to check and found that the radiation level in the luggage was 1,050 times higher than the safe value. As reported by the Creators, some people claim that health stones can emit energy and kill cancer cells, but facts have proven that the so-called health stones may contain unknown radiation, which may harm human health. China Customs announced on October 22 that a passenger entered the country at Dalian Zhoushuizi Airport in Liaoning Province and passed through the customs fixed radiation monitoring door, triggering an alarm. Customs officers then used instruments to detect the radiation. After analysis, it was found that the radioactive material measured in a package of health stones carried by this passenger was thorium-232. included in the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer Class 1 list of carcinogens. The radiation dose was 105 microsieverts per hour, exceeding the standard by more than 1,000 times. Chinese netizens are most curious about the customs news release without details about where the travelers entered the country and where they purchased these health stones. A netizen asked, "It couldn't be Japan, right?" It is even more puzzling why the radioactive material was not detected on the way out of the country, and whether the traveler was aware that he was exposed to radiation risk.
Caught on camera in Henan again, law enforcers stealing crops. A video circulated online shows law enforcement officers stealing sorghum. This move occurred in Sanhejian Town, Gushi County, Xinjiang, Henan Province, and was recorded by a drone. After investigation and verification, the local authorities confirmed that it was Yin, a staff member of the Comprehensive Administrative Law Enforcement Brigade of Sanhejian Town, a uniformed officer in the video, and Zhang, a villager of Sanhui Village, who went to the sorghum field to steal crops. Chinanews reported that an online video showed a man wearing a law enforcement uniform standing next to a mature sorghum field and a woman harvesting sorghum. After the two discovered a drone in the sky, they immediately stopped their actions, approaching the two cars parked nearby. One car with the word "patrol" printed on its body left first. The uniformed man then started another car with multiple bags in the trunk. The video publisher stated that the incident took place in Sanhejian Town, Gushi County, Xinjiang, Henan Province. CCTV reported that Sanhejian Town government staff first responded that they were patrol officers arranged by the town to stop people from picking sorghum, and were filmed by drones, which caused a misunderstanding. However, after an investigation, the local government confirmed the stealing behaviors. At present, the public security organs have administratively detained Yin and Zhang following the law. In the next step, the Sanhejian Town Discipline Inspection Commission will seriously hold the party members and cadres involved in the case accountable and deal with them under the law and regulations. In response to this, netizens commented, "I was refuting the rumors on Weibo just now, but now I admit it. Absolutely." Another said that it should be an investigation into whether someone is covering up these behaviors. A netizen commented, "Officials are stealing from farmers. They have no credibility." Stealing crops has been increasingly popular in China these days, not only among officials but also among ordinary residents. 10 days ago, on October 14, it was reported that over 500 people looted a cornfield. This phenomenon occurred in the outskirts of Danqing, Zhuku City, Henan Province. A large crowd assembled while a real estate company harvested maize using machines. They gathered the corn with heavy bags and followed the harvester to pick up any dropped kernels. The subsequent out-of-control escalation of the incident. To steal the maize, some people ran into fields where the harvester had not yet been in use. Some even cut the corn stalks and loaded them onto trucks as they pulled up and moved the corn cobs. Several villagers hurried to join in the corn heist as well. A witness named Wang claimed that approximately 2,000 acres of corn were looted during the collective raid by at least 500 to 600 people. Surprisingly, some physically challenged individuals competed for corn while using crutches. Both events occurred in the same province, Henan. That is the reason why a netizen asked, "Henan again?"
Don't forget to comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from Understand China, and thank you for tuning in.